folks, hello, it's Rich Stanton, it's the Castle Doctrine, welcome back, welcome back. Now, as you can see, look at that, filthy lucre, we love it. Our house appears to be, we can't get in, and the electric floor's on, so, oh, and somebody's dug through there as well. How interesting. So we are going to pop out and come straight back in. Hello, doggy. And then that should have reset everything. So let's have a little look at what has happened. Somebody's got to the outside, obviously. Where have they done that? Oh, they've dug through there. And they've probably robbed us successfully. I don't see how they wouldn't have, really. But let's replace that wall and replace this wall. And oh, they must have turned on the grates. That's it, they must have turned on the grates. We're going to find out what happened to them soon enough. I wish I'd had the second box there, actually, second piece of wooden wall, because then they wouldn't have been able to get through. But we haven't actually watched a video of what they did yet, so what else is in that vault? Wow. So we've got a saw, cutting torch, and drugged meat. And what we are going to do, I've had an idea for a trap, and it is built around this thing, which will conduct electricity as it stands, but if you have a switch attached to it that is pressed, it'll break the current. And what I want to do with this little bad boy is I want to set it up so that if you step on that switch and you break the current, you've got no chance of solving the house. I kind of want to put in like some permanent fail states, if that makes sense. Basically, with grates and stuff, grates are great, don't get me wrong, but you know, if you've got some water, you can solve them. You know, you can get out of the house, and that's great, good for you. So we are, I quite like having the switch down here that opens up this door here. I think that's a good thing, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to move our vault out of there, and I'm going to keep that as it is, but I'm going to set up another series of traps up here. We're going to start to get a bit more serious now. I noticed that lots of people are coming in with saws. That seems to be like the default thing to do. We don't like saws, we don't want any part of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to have our vault there. We're going to have a door here, and we're going to have a door here. Basically what I want is a system that people cannot, I want a system that people can't cut into. That's the priority. And I've just realised I may be spending too much money. But you know, what can you do, eh? What can you do? It's okay, we've got the tools to sell, so that's all going to be fine. So we want these doors to start on. So we're going to have a button here. We're going to have a series of buttons. We're going to have one there and one there. Are we going to have a couple of buttons? I'm wondering how I'm going to do this. Basically, I want a system where if you hit the right buttons, you are going to be opening the doors you want to open. If you hit the wrong buttons, you are going to release some dogs. These might be a bit close together actually. So yeah, actually that's a bad position to have these buttons in. So let's get rid of all those. I am going to sell some kit. I know that it looks like I'm getting very short on money. Well, I am getting very short on money. So let's just do that now. Cutting torches, 400. Okay, we're going to sell both of them. See what that does for us. It's kind of nice having dogs behind doors. In a situation like this, I mean. So, power is going to be here. It's going to be feeding this way. Oh, this is annoying actually. I probably need that door one more down. Yeah, that's going to make a lot more sense for us. Okay, so we're going to have one button there, and we're going to have another button down here. And I know that this probably looks like a total mess at the minute. It kind of is. In fact, it's a total... I don't know what I'm doing. I confess. La 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 la. I'm just trying. The difficult thing about this system is that I like want extra layers to it so that people can't get through. What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to stop the recording for a minute and I'm just going to build it and then bring you back as soon as I've finished. So we're back. I built something, not quite as impressive as I wanted, basically because I cannot quite afford the steel walls yet that I want. Or concrete would be ideal, but we can't afford it. So what I've done is I've done a 3 thick wall of wood there, which would require 4 saws to get through. So that's as good as we can do at the minute. Really, I wanted concrete here and concrete here protecting the wires, but as it is, it'll do. This you won't be able to get out of here. This is just for testing purposes because I'm about to test the house and I don't want to kill myself. So what we have here is, after you've got through the first section of our house, which as you will recall had the vault there, you are going to end up here, and I'm going to put some traps here when I have a bit more money, but for the minute our vault is here. There are 2 doors in front of it. Nobody's going to have 2 crowbars, so they're going to have to solve it. Both of them are powered by this switch and this switch, and then there are these 2 switches which are the fakes, probably not disguised as well as they could be. In fact, I'm going to put that there, or will that help them escape the dog? It's interesting. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna put it like that just because it gives us 2 layers on the power source. So all of these are on switches. In fact, I am going to exchange them for sticky ones so that people cannot. Are they going to work in the way I think? We're learning how little I know about the castle doctrine at the minute. Okay, I'm going to have that one on. Hopefully Oh, no, that's going to start open, isn't it? This is annoying. Okay, so we're having those starting on. Sticking pressure switch only activates when you hit on it, so basically those doors would be open if I'd left the sticking pressure switch. So you need, once you get through to this area, it's very simple. You need to step on this one and you need to step on this one. And if you step on either of these, you're going to unlock the dogs, and the position those dogs are in means that you won't really have the chance to get to the vault unless you have some meat. So basically we need them to get 2 out of 4 right. I think this is going to work. I've left gaps in the house so I can escape if it doesn't. Okay, so everything's working so far. Everything's working so far. And we're through. And that door's shut. Excellent. That door's shut. Excellent. So we press that and we press that. And we should be able to get into our vault. Yay! Okay, so I'm just very quickly going to fix these holes. I did those in case, basically because I have a real habit of dying when I'm testing my house. It's, you know, it's just something I like to do. So yeah, I left some gaps to escape out of. As you can see, that's reduced our money down quite significantly, but it's given us a much better house. So, you know, not too fussed. I think I closed all the gaps, and up, and this should be open. Lovely. And that's a bit, this area is a bit open at the minute. Really, we want to get some more traps in there, but you know, as it is, we've made ourselves something that I think, unless you knew exactly what you were doing, you wouldn't really have much of a chance. So let's look at these security tapes. This is you know, this is what I live for. Ooh, look at him, he got a good score. Okay, so this must be where we were yesterday. William Brian Chan. Let's have a look. What did you do, William Brian Chan? He had a look around. He got locked in. Oh, poor William. Poor William. Ah well. Yeah, we've got quite a few of these to get through, so I'm going to speed them up. Come on, William, what are you going to do? Oh, don't step there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, there we go. Fried burglar, my favourite. Alright, who's next? Christopher J. Wallace. What did you do, Chris? Oh, straight in and locked. See? This is why it's so good to have a commitment house. Like, this guy is fucked now. I mean, well, he's not fucked. I mean, he could still solve it, but it's, I don't know. I hate it when people can walk. Oh, wow, I was talking the other day about how grates are really bad. Wow, Ellis came in and cased us out. Then he came back in and got killed. How did he manage that? Don't go for the obvious one. Oh man, anyone who dies to that, I just have no respect for them, because that is the worst trap I've ever built. Kevin Ribbon Clough, what have you got for us? In you come. Oh, and looks like our doggy is getting a meal. I'm going to call that dog Hamlet. I called the dog in the other house Hamlet, but you know, that house is gone now. So, Davis Malcolm Billings, he comes in. Wow, with a lot of tools. With a lot of tools. Puts the dog to sleep. And, yep. See, the key thing about it is that guys like this, you run the risk of them coming in with clubs and trying to get the wife. And I just don't want anyone to kill my family. As far as I'm concerned, my family survive, it's a win. So, what's he doing? What's he doing? Oh, he realises the vault is there. And I think he's opened it now. I think he's opened the vault door by cutting that wire. Pretty sure he has. Come on, Davis Malcolm Billings. Ugh, can we make it any faster? Yeah, there we are. Come on, noob, back up and claim your dirty prize. Yep, it's open, there we go. Well done, Davis Malcolm Billings. Now the thing is, like, after him, our house will be broken. So I'm very curious as to how people are still dying in it. What? Well, that's how. George Carl O'Toole. Let's watch that again. In super slow-mo. Okay, so here we are. Take one step, George. Oh, and then he's got dog meat. He's got a cutting torch, but he's got the dog meat. And there we go. And he goes to Hamlet. You were a tasty meal, George Carl O'Toole. Dwayne Andrew Thompson. Do you know The Rock, the WWF wrestler? His name is Dwayne in real life, IRL. There's a fact for you. Oh, Dwayne came in with a gun. He's a dirty son of a bitch. And he shot Hamlet. He shot Hamlet. Well, I'm glad you die. Wow. Now we are lucky. We are lucky because if he'd gone up, he would have found the vault. But as it was, the cat avenged Hamlet's death and also resurrected him at the same time. Which, call that a result. Corey Israel Miller. Come on, Corey. Wow! Straight into Hamlet. I mean, some of the people who play this game, you're just like. I think I second guess myself too much. Like, I'm making these traps and going, you know, oh, this is too obvious. No one will fall for it. And then all these total chumps just come in and wow! I thought there was going to be another one. Does he fall for the cat? No, he goes for the second dog. Bad luck, chum. Bad luck. And quite lucky for our dog there that the electric had been broken. He could have just gotten into the vault, but as it is, he died a pauper's death. Russell Richard Rodriguez. What's he got for us? He's brought 5 saws. Wow, that's pretty inefficient, I'm gonna say. Like, not the greatest use of saws I've ever seen. And he's going out and he's gonna die. Wow, look at that dog tracking him. That dog wants its dinner, and no mistake. Sorry, Russell. This is your end. I bet your mother didn't think this day would come when she was staring into your baby blue eyes. But it has. Come on, feed the dog. Feed the dog. Feed the dog, 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 Oh no! Russell Richard Rodriguez would rather hang himself than give an innocent animal a meal. Well done, Patsy, you danced his ass off. That's all I'll say. William Clarice Johnson. What's he got for us? Let's have a look. And down he goes into the house. He's panicking now because Hamlet's on his ass. He's hit the right switch, but, you know, no getting out of that. David Williams Ward. Come on, buddy. In you come. And is he... Oh, see, none of these traps really work anymore because of that, I can't remember his name, but that guy who robbed us. I mean, he cut the electrics, and there's no way back from that. Like, our vault is vulnerable at the minute, but all these guys seem to be missing it somehow. I don't know how. Come on, David Williams Ward. Oh, not a good move. Not a good move. Fried burglar, my favourite. So we've killed 11 people with that house, and this house, yeah, we've only got $94 on it. What's that gonna give us? We're gonna have about $300. I'm gonna leave it and just see if anyone comes in. If not, I'm gonna come back in an hour or two and I'll go and burgle just to get some money in the vault to tempt in some noobs. But man, you know, those guys were not, you know, they didn't make you proud to be a member of the human race, did they? Chumps. Oh well, that's life, I guess. Anyway, we will catch you very soon. Bye bye.